Howdy folks, Ben from Snowy's again with another Nitecore torch, the MH23. Now this is a little pocket-sized powerhouse of light with up to 1800 lumens. It's made from an aero-grade aluminium alloy, and it has a military spec hard anodized finish to it. There's mineral glass in the end here, which protects a high-quality Cree LED. All the operation occurs through one button on this torch here, and it has a rechargeable lithium-ion battery in the end here, 3600 milliamp hour battery that's recharged through the USB port on the back here. The torch weighs 96.2 grams. Lengthwise is 111.3 millimeters. The head of the unit here is 31.8 millimeters in diameter, and the tail unit is 25.4 millimeters. I'll show you what comes in the box with the MH23 torch. Down here, we've got the USB cable for charging. You get a lanyard to be able to secure it around your wrist, and also a pocket clip that just attaches around the side of the torch here. You do get a replacement USB cover just in case this one wears out over time. A couple of spare O-rings to keep it waterproof at the end here when you take that on and off. And you get a belt holster, which can either go through your belt or just clipped to a buckle or to a backpack. Now I want to show you how to use the unit. It's got 5 different light levels plus 3 special settings, which are strobe, SOS and beacon. So at the lowest setting, which is 1 lumen, you get up to 330 hours of runtime out of it, right through to 1800 lumens out of this little unit, but you're only going to get about half an hour of runtime out of it. On the mid-range settings, 260 lumens, about 5¼ hours of runtime. Now the whole thing operates from this one button here. It's a 2-stage button, so a half press and a full press do different things. A full press turns it on, and a half press scrolls through the mode. So I've actually got that on the lowest setting there now. If I do a half press, it scrolls through the 5 light settings right to the highest setting there. If I do a half press, hold down on a half press while the torch is off, it's direct access to low mode. That's now turned on to low mode. Whereas a full press while the torch is off is direct access to momentary turbo mode. So as soon as I release that button, the turbo mode turns off. Now that's a different setting when the torch is on. So if I just turn that on to low setting there now, if I do a half press and hold down while it's on, it gives me direct access to momentary turbo mode. So I can just flick between turbo mode there. And a full press while the torch is on accesses special modes. So I hold down on that, I go to beacon, and then a half press scrolls through the special modes. I do it again, I've gone to SOS, and then another half press then takes me to a beacon mode. We can see it's just flashing temporary now and then on beacon mode. And then a full press turns it off again. Now that might sound just a little bit confusing. Once you've used it a few times, it all makes sense, and it's all in the manual that comes with the torch. So have a play around and you'll get used to it. Now, I want to talk about the indicator light in this button here because it's got quite a few functions. Firstly, if we do a half press while the torch is off, it starts to blink every, say, 1.5 to 2 seconds, a blue light. You might be able to just see that there. That's a positioning light. It's not on at the moment, but if we're in a dark tent or somewhere we don't have any other light, that's an easy way to be able to find the torch. Do a half press again, and it turns that off. This also indicates charge status. So while we've got a USB plugged in at the back here, this will blink every 1.5 seconds while it's plugged in to show while the battery's charging, and then it's constantly on once the battery is charged. And furthermore, this indicates the battery voltage to us. When we install the battery, I'll unscrew that and screw it up now, and we'll watch what this light does here. That's now blinked 3 times, followed by another 4 times. And that indicates to me that the battery voltage is at 3.4 volts. 3 blinks followed by 4 blinks, which is pretty much flat. 4.2 volts is a charged battery, 3.5 or below is almost flat. It's going to take about 6 hours to charge a fully depleted battery. You can use other types of 18650 batteries and also 2 CR123 batteries in there. It's all outlined in the manual, what you can use and what you can and can't charge. These are available on our website at snowys.com.au at lowest prices every day with free delivery to pretty much anywhere in Australia. Pretty powerful little torch, I reckon. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.